Hey guys, welcome back to Tekkit and another tutorial. So this time we're going to have a look at a little bit of RailCraft. I will do a whole getting started tutorial on it. So, you know, if you're not into RailCraft at all, you might want to wait for that first. This tutorial will assume that you know how to make some stuff in RailCraft. So, you know, I'll make the getting started probably in a week or two, depending on my time. So today we're going to have a look at the tunnel bore. Now the tunnel bore is pretty awesome. It's sort of a upgraded mining turtle, maybe not, I don't know, but I like it a lot. So one of the things you need is a chest cart. Now this is a very easy recipe, it's just a chest and a mine cart together. So you're going to need one of those. And the next thing we're going to make is the actual tunnel bore. Now for the tunnel bore you're going to need 2 blocks of steel. Now if you don't know how to make steel, you have to smelt iron ingots in a blast furnace. And then just a standard recipe of 9 steel ingots together makes 1 block of steel. So you're going to need 2 of those. You're going to need 2 normal empty mine carts, 2 furnaces, and the chest cart, and then make sure this tunnel bore. So let's get that out. I'm going to use that. Now the next thing we need is the bore head. Now this is sort of the thing at the front of the tunnel bore. So we're going to make a diamond one. You can make an iron one and a steel one as well, but it's just not worth it. So just make a diamond one. Really, once you get to this stage and you have enough steel and stuff to make the tunnel bore, you might as well make a diamond bore head as well. So yeah, so you need 8 steel ingots and 1 block of diamond, and make sure this diamond bore head. Now once you have the tunnel bore, get some tracks laid out like this and make sure you have enough room. I made it 5 wide. You only need 3, but this is just easier to show you guys. Make sure it's a decent length, because if it can get stuck into blocks very easily when you place it, and it just wouldn't move at all. So keep that in mind. So we're just going to put that here, for example. Yeah, it's a good size. So it's kind of massive, as you can see. Now, also what you can notice is that here at the front there's nothing here. It's just an empty blue sort of area. Now what we do is we right click on it and it opens this sort of interface. Now it is a little bit bugged at times, so you know you want to put your diamond bore head in there, and as you can see that changes this straight away to a diamond sort of well, I guess it's diamond. Yep. And then here we have the fuel. Now you can put anything in there. You can put coal in there, you can put, you know, let's check it out. You can put coal coke in there, which is a RailCraft stuff, so I would definitely recommend coal coke, but you can use coal or even wood. Now the next thing you want to put in there is gravel here, and the reason for gravel is that once it's when it finds a hole, it can't lay down the next track, so it's actually going to try and plug the hole up with gravel, and it's going to do that up to 10 deep. So if it detects a hole that's more than 10 deep, for example the end of the world, then it's not going to do anything, it's just going to stop. So keep that in mind. So what else is there? Rails. Now in the rails one, you put the rails, of course, and what it's going to do is it's going to move forward, it's going to dig all this dirt out, and once it reaches the end of the track, it's going to put down another rails. So it's a really nice way of sort of making a tunnel and plonking down rails at the same time. So yeah, let's chuck some fuel in, let's put some coal and watch it work. Now I did try this earlier and it was a little bit bugged at times. We're going to try it doesn't. So as you can see, it makes a 3x3 hole, which is awesome. And as you can also see, it sort of spits it out in the back, which is not ideal. And yeah, it's going to keep going. Now this is why I like using this thing instead of mining turtles, just because it makes a 3x3 hole by default, and that's just so much handier. It looks so much better than a mining turtle. I don't know. Maybe not. So now we want to do something with all this stuff that's spitting out the back. Now when it's just dirt like it's going to be here, it's not a problem, but what if you get to some diamonds? You know, you want to save that stuff. So in RailCraft there's a way of linking 2 carts together, and I guess this sort of substitutes a cart. So all you do is you place a cart with a chest in it, you get your crowbar out, you right click on both of them, and when you click once it says link started. When you click then on the minecart with the chest, it says link created. And now instead of dumping all the sides on the ground, it's going to dump it in the chest. Oh yeah, so that's nice, something to consider. You can, if you want, plonk down another one, and again link that with that. So now it has 2 behind it. Plonk down another one, it'll be free. I'm actually not sure if there's a limit to it. On some servers you might not be able to link them together, but I haven't ever seen it, so you probably can. So yeah, that is the whole minecart stuff. Works pretty well. Now the other thing you can do is you can actually put your fuel and your gravel. So let's take this gravel out, for example. Put the gravel in there, and as you can see, it's removing it from this chest, and it's actually putting it inside of its own. So you can put extra fuel and stuff in here, so it can keep going forever. Another kind of cool trick, which is just a trick. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you exactly how to make it, but if you have a world anchor, and again, you probably know how to make this, and a minecart, you can actually combine these two, like that, and it makes an anchor cart. Now the anchor cart you can put also in this train sort of situation, where it's linked to that. And the anchor cart works exactly the same as a world anchor, so it keeps these chunks loaded. So even if the tunnel bore is as far away from you as possible, it'll always be loaded because of the world anchor. So keep that in mind, definitely get one of those. It's kind of handy. And yeah, that's going to continue forever until it runs out of power. So I would recommend definitely using coal coke. Just get a few furnaces set up and put a coal coke in the chest behind it. Pretty handy. And yeah, there you have it. That all works pretty well. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but then again, it's already done sort of this whole part in about a minute or so. That's not too bad. What I usually do is I like to do it sort of in a real world scenario where you have one tunneler going from this side, and if I want to have a tunnel from, say, I don't know, say here, I would make another tunnel bore because they're not that expensive, and I would start another one in the other direction, and you have a two-sided tunnel or two-way tunnel. It's pretty cool. So yeah, other things to consider: it can stop when it detects water. It can stop when it detects lava around it, so it doesn't sort of dig into lava. So that's pretty handy. And yeah, you can see it's just laying the rails everywhere, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's the tunnel bore. So if you don't know how to make sort of the basic stuff in RailCraft, keep hanging on, subscribe, and I'll make a video about the whole RailCraft sort of stuff later, probably pretty soon actually. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, let me know what I did well, what you liked, what you didn't like. You know, it's always handy. And I'll see you in the next video.